Hey everyone, it's Bridget. Welcome to Bee's Country Corner. I'm freezing down here, and as you can see in the background, they still haven't been here to fix anything yet. They're supposed to be coming today to measure and do all kinds of stuff. So, without further ado, we're going to do a couple Christmas crafts. Now, my last fall Thanksgiving video, we Mod Podged the wooden circle things. They come 4 in a pack at Dollar Tree. Now, these are the sides that I did for fall/Thanksgiving. Okay, now, because this did not fit, period. It did not fit at all. So what I did was I took the corners and I cut them out, and I just did the red buffalo check for Christmas. So that way I have one side for Christmas, one side for Thanksgiving and fall. I thought that would be perfect. So I pre-cut some strips. And then we're also going to do a cute little Dollar Tree tray. I already pre-painted it, so we're not on here for 45 minutes. And I'm sorry I have not been on making a video, but I had a severe infection in my nose, and my side of my face was out to here, and I literally could not talk. So I apologize for not coming on or doing any videos, guys. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to have to use my tiny brush, only because my brushes are up in my kitchen soaking. So what we're going to do is we're just going to slap some Mod Podge, drop you down here, on here. And it was so weird because my daughter said, Mom, why don't you take it and put a Christmas napkin on the opposite side? And I was like, well, that's a very good idea, Alexandria, but I already thought of that. It was cute. All right, so what we're going to do is, and I try to like take the white out of this. I didn't do it for all because I know some of it I can cover up when I overlap. So what we're going to do is we're just going to lay our strips right on top, guys. This one's got green on it. I was so upset when I bought those napkins. I'm like, oh yeah, they're going to fit. They're going to fit perfect. Absolutely not. And I wanted to do the truck theme, but I'm like, you know what? This will work. This will work. We'll get it to work. If, ands, or buts, we'll get it to work. Just make sure you put enough on there, guys, so it'll stick. I mean, you can even make these out of pumpkins, you know, miniature snowmen, pretty much anything, guys. And we're going to bring this. Oops, I got double on that one. And then what I do, once that's all nice and stuck, I'll take my brush and I'll put a nice generous layer. And as you can see, my sides, they are hanging off, because once you get it nice and wet, it'll peel. Oops. It'll peel right away. Just make sure you get that do 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 do. All right. But as you can see, I mean, I did 2 of them up ahead of time, and they're dry. And I'm using dishwasher safe Mod Podge, so that way when we put our drinks on it. Oh, and did she check for formula diapers? Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. Somebody messaging me. Okay. All right, so we'll let this one dry a little bit. So we're going to do this one because I want to get on to the really the tray that I want to do. Because we all know how, we've all been crafting, I know, forever. And we all know, well, some of us know how to Mod Podge. I've gotten messages on what it is and what does it do. And, it's always good to be there for people and help people through things and, give people advice. And I wasn't worried about if the lines were, going to match or all that good stuff. I wasn't really worried about it. But I bought these napkins originally for this. But I got them up on my little coffee bar, my little festive coffee bar, which I still have to do my Christmas house tour like I did my fall / Halloween. And I'm going to have to bring another just little piece down here. Okay. I'm sorry about the phone, guys. Somebody's I do a thing every year for Christmas where I get people to adopt other people for Christmas. And I got somebody at the store right now. And they always have to text me. It says immediate need that they won't have. Okay. All right. So we got that. We got that. All right. And so what I do is I always make sure I go around, give it a nice, generous, wet layer. So that way my hands are freezing down here. All I got to do is pull it. And then if there's anything excess on the sides, because you don't want to pull too much and then take it away, I just sand it down and it comes right off. Okay. Okay, so that's going to dry. And then we're going to take the other one and we're just going to peel. Look how nicely that peels. Especially when you let it sit for a minute. Because you don't want to peel too hard. Because then you'll pull. And I've done that before. And then I had to redo it all over again. And it's torture. Goes in the garbage bag. So it's just easier to pull what you can. And then once it's completely dry, like I said, you take your sanding block or a little piece of sandpaper and you just lightly finish it. Yeah, and I like to take my finger and try to get the excess off. So that way there's not like way too much on there where it's like we're really soaking it in. Oh, God. Nobody wants to bother with me until I'm doing something. Especially I haven't done a video in forever because I was sick, but. All right. So we're going to leave it as is. We're going to let it dry. I'll sand it. And then every year I can use it for Thanksgiving, Halloween, fall, whatever you want to call it. And then I got my Christmas. Works perfect. So I'm going to set those there to dry. I'm going to take my rag real quick. Okay. I'm going to bring this up with the rest of my paintbrushes. Put you up so you can see my face for a minute. I'm going to clean this off. Get all the excess glue. I was like, oh, I had my paintbrushes soaking down here, but I wanted to, and I don't like glue and everything all over this. Because then eventually, which This is when I first started crafting and using this stuff. I'm like, okay, could never get the bottle open. So I had to find a container to put it in because I never cleaned it off, which is weird because I always clean off like my mayonnaise, my ketchup, my dressings. All that gets cleaned off. Garbage bag. Okay, so now I'm a hot mess. We are going to take our little tray. All right. And please, if you guys haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share. We are going to take some jute. Jute. Not jute, twine, jute, whatever you want to call it. And we are going to wrap this around, guys. So I'm going to take some of this off. If I have to add, I'll add. So I'm definitely not trying to mess with this big thing, and it won't fit through there anyways. Just to make life a little bit easier on us. Okay, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tie it real quick. We're just going to tie a little knot. Wow, my heat's kicking on now, finally. I don't know why, it's never really this cold down here. All right, so we got our knot, and then we're going to cut off this little excess thing that's sticking out. And then what we're going to... Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I did it too close. So I want to be able to bring this down. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add just a little dot, guys. Just a dot of glue. I didn't burn my thumbs that time. I'll never forget that project that I was doing with you guys. And I burnt myself. But I do need a lighter to get these frays off. Little fray edges off. Smells like wood. Smells like wood. Okay, so all we're going to take it. We're going to wrap it. I also started TikTok. Going to do TikTok videos. I'm new to TikTok. Very new to TikTok. So I really don't know what I'm doing over there yet. I at least need 1,000 followers over there to go live. And I can go live on here on a laptop, but I can't go live on my phone, which my phone would be so much easier because you guys would be able to see so much more than to have me deal with this. But hopefully I'll get there. Hopefully I'll get there. And try to push it as far possible, guys. And if you have to, in the middle of it, not in the middle, but you can see I'm just using this is a tiny tray. So I'm not trying to use a lot of glue. So what I'm doing is rolling this over. And then every so many spots, just put a tad bit of glue on there just so it'll hold. And you're going to do this for both sides. I thought it would be cute to put something around the handles instead of leaving it bare. And then once we get our handles done, we can Mod Podge our napkin. And you know what, too? I mean, you can do these for Easter. I mean, spring, summer, fall, winter. You can do these as gifts, guys. Teacher gifts. Any gift. Neighbor gift. I mean, you can do this for your, bathroom. You can do this for your bedroom. You can, do it for anything, really. Now, if you go back and look at my other video, I did a 2-tier tray out of this little thing. And it's actually up on my coffee bar in my kitchen. And it looks absolutely cute. Decorated with all my Christmas stuff. Now you want to make sure you get this even. Okay. Make sure it's going as far as you did on the other side. You don't want it off. Okay, let's see. Let's see. All right, I'm going to push this up just a little bit. I just want to make sure it's even. You definitely don't want it uneven. All right, so we'll bring this in like that. And then I'm going to cut it. And then we're going to glue it, guys. We are going to glue it. Never mind that tying. Okay. Okay, now we're going to cut it. And then, of course, I'm going to fray it or cut the frays off. I make a mess. I don't know why I wear black all the time. I come down here. Seems like every time I come down here at my crafting studio, I'm always wearing black. And I've never understood that. Makes no sense. I try to dress comfy, too. And not in such good clothes all the time. So I'm the type to get paint everywhere until I get paint. No matter how many times I've scrubbed my hands. All right, so I'm just going to take my lighter. And we're just going to get some of that crap off. And the reason why I wanted to do this before is because I didn't want to wait forever for this to dry. And then have to put these on with the Mod Podge and stuff. And then it would have got literally all over the place. All right, so there's one side. And then we're going to do, will I have enough? Will I have enough? Will I have enough? Enough. Just in case. I can always use that for something else. Alrighty, let's go take this side now. We're going to go over to the side. And I'm just going to tie it like this and knot it. And then we're just going to glue it. My hands are so cold. I feel the heat down here, but not moving fast enough. Okay. Just going to wrap that around. I'm just going to grab my scissors so I'm not burning myself to death. Lord knows I have so much organization to do. And I started organizing when all that flood happened. I mean, I started cleaning like a good girl, but with me decorating my house, I've got some organizing to do, guys. Oh, I didn't even cut it. Surely would not fit. All right, so we're just gonna wrap real quick. This will wrap real fast. Thank God it's not a lot. So wrap and then just push, so there's not a lot of space, and then so many we're going to glue. That way it stays completely put. And my hot glue must have popped off my gun. All right, I just seen that. It's got to push back with this because I got the glue. There we go. All right, there we go. Perfect. Perfection. Not really, but... So I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Great Thanksgiving. And we did. We had an okay Thanksgiving. I cooked and pretty much relaxed. Cooked in my pajamas, really. It was only me, my husband, my daughter, my grandson, and my son. I just did a boo-boo somewhere, I think. bring that. What did I do? Okay, there we go. I just cooked and didn't eat much after cooking all that food. I don't know who gets like that. If that's something that you guys do when you cook, you're just not hungry anymore. That's me. And then you are dreading the mess, the cleanup, the cleanup. Oh, yeah, my hands are freezing. I gotta wait a second. I don't know why it's so cold down here, and my heat is kicking on. Makes absolutely no sense. Alrighty, this is almost done, guys. And then I'm going to dust it out. And then we are going to start Mod Podging our truck napkin on there. That we are. Now the heat's kicking off. How dare it? It's just my hands that are cold. I don't know why. But if anybody wants to go over to my Facebook page and share any of your Christmas crafts or your house decor, your beautiful Christmas trees, I would absolutely love to see them. All right, my hands are like freezing to death over here. I'm starting to light a little fire down here. Just joking. I do have a mini heater down here I could plug in if worst came to worst. But like I said, it's not really cold. It's just my fingers. It's actually not bad down here at all. I mean, it keeps pretty warm. I got a heater up in the ceiling, and it blows some good hot air. I mean, if I paint or something, and I'll open the back door over here, so that way I can, which leads into a sunroom, a porch, and yes, I want to make sure this is even, and it'll get freezing in here then. All right, so now we're going to glue and cut. It didn't take us too long. Could have been worse. All right, just a little bit of glue. And then we're going to cut. And what I like to do with rope, in all honesty, if you do take your glue and you just run it on top of the rope, it stays like legitly perfect. I've noticed that. And then what I like to do is, like, with that little end like that, I'll take a little bit of glue, just a dot, all you need. And then I run it down. And then it pushes it down. So that way you don't have like a big bulge sticking up. And it works perfect. Perfectly, guys. All right. Get my rag. So we are going to start Mod Podging our truck onto our cute little tray. So let's see what we want to do. And the ones that I cut out the sides off of, I'm not wasting them. They're going right back up on my coffee bar, guys, because I can definitely use them. Alrighty, so we are going to cut our napkin. I gotta cut it straighter than that, that's for sure. I always watch other people and they like cut stuff so perfectly straight. Like, how do you do that? How do they do that? Like, with or without glasses, I have an issue, but shit. Do. Just want to make sure it's even. I don't want it all flimsy and clumsy and crazy. Alright, so this side is going to have to. I wonder if I can do it like this and keep it like a perfect even. If I folded it like this, maybe. Don't want to cut. Let me see how that works. See, and I feel like I go into a curve. I don't understand that. Have you guys ever done that? Like when you're cutting, you feel like you're in a curve? I know like it. I know like it. I gotta have it straight. So any tips you guys can leave me to do stuff like this straight? Like I just cut like a whole chunk. So I might have to cut another one if it doesn't look right. Which in all reality, I should have probably painted this green or red. I'm not going to stress it. All right, we are going to chop another one, guys, because I didn't like the way that one looked. I'm sorry. Just absolutely did not. I'm wondering. Okay. Let me try laying this on here. And then cutting right down the line. Ooh, not bad, not bad. Bad, not bad. Ta-da! Trying to cut nice and slow. I'm going to have to touch it up a little bit, of course, because there's little frayed ends in the bottom, guys. God blessed. Try to fix it as pretty as possible. Let me see. How we're doing. How we doing. See, that sucks because I love the check. Unless I cut it out separately and maybe overlap it. I don't know. Just to bring the little bit of redder color into there. Maybe, just maybe, guys. All right, let's cut this perfect. So I don't have any weird cuts on here. I'm going to cut off the green, and the green. I'm a nutcase today, I guess. Alrighty. Okay. And we're going to cut this down a little bit more because we do not need all that white on there. Absolutely not. All right. I just got to fix this little edge right here. Bring it up so I can cut it. There we go. Ta-da! Much better. Makes me happy. All right. So what we're going to do... Stuff's still floating in there. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. All right. So let's get this stuff out of the way. I'll figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of that. Oh, I put my glue back. Shame on me. All right, guys. So what we're going to do is I am just going to lightly, because I do not like this this brush, but we are going to, I put a little bit on the back. Okay. And if you want this, ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, God blessed. Thank God it landed the other way. I've been sitting here too long. Ever sit somewhere so long and then you're like creaking and cracking and trying to get up. Okay. All right. So I want to make sure this goes on properly because clean up that glue off my table. And as you can see, I don't like this brush for this job. I absolutely do not. But it'll work. I hear my grandson upstairs in his walker all over the floor up there. It's the cutest thing ever. All right. Probably have a little bit of bubbles in this. Only because which it's fine. It's, this is for me. I'm not giving this away. If this was something that I was going to do for somebody as a gift or to sell, I definitely would make sure it was more perfect. Even though I like my things for me perfect, I just I'm not going to stress it. I'm not going to stress the small stuff. There are worse things out there going on in this world for me to stress about a napkin. The only thing I do not like about, I'm just going to use the back of this, is the red smearing from the truck. But that's okay. It's quite all right. This is a trial and error. Trial and error. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run my finger just a little bit, guys. Just to, I knew that was going to happen. Just to, I don't have my white rag down here either. Washed everything. And I didn't put it back. All right, so it's wet. And once this dries, I promise when I do my next video, I will show you what it looks like. I just run my hands through this just a little bit. I just want to bring just some glue around the edges, guys. It's going to be like that shiny effect. So, just to give it some coverage over on your edges, just to make it all look the same on the inside. I'm not happy with this, but like I said, it'll dry and I will show you guys when it dries. Once it dries, it won't look so bad. And I might even take some Waverly wax and maybe wax the edges, or I might take a little bit of red. I know I've got red. I thought I left it out. by chance. Thought I did. Oh, wait. I did. I did. Let me grab it. All right. So, I am just going to use a napkin. So, I'm not using all my plastic wear up. How about that? Let me grab. All right, we'll grab this paintbrush. All right, so what we're going to do is just going to do a little bit of dry brushing, guys. I'm sure a lot of you guys know what dry brushing is, and if you don't, you're going to see what dry brushing is. Take your paintbrush, dip it in your paint, but don't have a lot of paint on that. And what you're going to do is you're just going to take it and you're going to dry brush it all the way around the edge, guys. Which I think it'll bring like the red out in the truck. I hear my baby up there crying. He's spoiled. All right, take it and just dry brush. That way you're not getting so much on there. And if you get a little bit on the front, just take a little bit of white paint, put some white paint over it. No biggie. It happens to the best of us. All right, so as you can see, I took some red paint, dry brushed it around, and I got myself a cute little decor piece. And like I said, you can do these for any occasion, guys. Any occasion at all. But hopefully when that dries, it won't be such a hot mess. But we'll soon see. We'll soon see how it looks. Once it's all done. I think it's a cute little thing. I love mini things. I love minis. But anyways, you all have a blessed day. And please don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And share. Please follow me over on Facebook and Instagram as well, everybody. The more followers I get, the more I can do for you, and the more fun things we can do for each other. So you all have a blessed day.